Look. There's no one here. Nowhere, anywhere around here. The paving on the road, though, is absolutely new. There's like a sign over there all the way down. And I looked up because it looks out of place. And I was just imagining, like, what if there was just a guy walking out here? Do you hear the trees just rustling in the wind? Oh my gosh. You could never camp out here. Or even come out here for more than like 5 minutes. No way. I feel like by posting this video, if by some chance that the right person sees it and then is able to identify the tattoos, I feel like it was worth making it just simply on the chance that that could happen.
Police in Cape May County are investigating after a body was discovered in a wooded area. Troopers responded to the Belle Plaine State Forest in Dennis Township yesterday afternoon around 3 o'clock.
Now to a developing story out of the Pine Barrens, where New Jersey State Police are asking for help to solve a deadly mystery. State Police said last Sunday that human remains were found in a refrigerator in Belle Plaine State Forest in Dennis Township, Cape May County. Today, State Police put out new images as they try to identify the person. Police say the remains appear to have belonged to a Caucasian or Hispanic female about 5 foot 1 inch tall, with 2 tattoos, a koi fish on the upper right side of her back and a rose tattoo on her left ribs.
Dances with the devil, your power isn't special. We don't fit on your canvas, we burn it all to ashes now.
All right, good morning, everybody, and welcome to another video. So is this chair going to creak the whole time? I might need a different chair. Okay, I think this is a better setup. I feel more comfortable, and I can see the camera. It looks like it's pretty good. I did put another little light over here so that my face isn't in the dark. Welcome to another video. This video is a lot more serious than I think any content I've ever made. If you've been watching this channel for a long time, or any time at all, really, you know that this is not the normal type of video that I would post on here. This is actually the first time that I've ever made any type of content about a real life true crime case that is ongoing in my area. Saying all that just now, I do want to offer a sincere apology to anybody who could be potentially personally involved in this case. No doubt that the person who was found has, parents, possibly kids, possibly siblings, relatives, friends, people who loved her. I've covered videos, I've covered the Pine Barrens before. I've made videos about the Pine Barrens before. This is real. This is dark. This is like very disturbing what actually happened. So on December 23rd, so it's been it's coming up on 2 weeks. When I first heard about it, an article was sent to my wife. She showed it to me, and I was like, wow, we actually have, taken walks in that park before. Me and you have shot photos in that park before. We've had a picnic in that park before. We've taken Finn to that park before. Like, this is a place where families go to enjoy the outdoors, to enjoy nature. People in this area go there for good reasons. This first article is from New Jersey 101.5. that I found, and I'm going to read some of it. Body found inside refrigerator in New Jersey State Forest. So this is in Dennis Township, Bella Plain State Forest. It is part of the Pine Barrens. Bella Plain State Forest is actually 21,000 plus acres. So you could imagine this area is so ridiculously vast, it's almost hard to comprehend. Like, I'll show you guys an overview shot of the general area so that you can get an idea of how large this area actually is. And when you connect that to the rest of the Pine Barrens themselves, spanning all through New Jersey, are like over 1 million acres. So this is a big park. The body was found Sunday, so that was Sunday the 22nd of December 2024. At around 2:55 p.m., the troopers actually got to the scene. So this was the very first information that they were giving. The body was found in a refrigerator in Bella Plain State Forest. So they go on to say this was actually the second body that was recovered from the Pine Barrens within that week span. So the 14th of December in Ocean County, there was the body of a man with multiple gunshot wounds to the chest found in that part of New Jersey in the Pine Barrens. So people were actually taken into custody, arrested. That's a different case. Let's check out. This is a newer article. This was posted December 31st. So they've released a lot more information by the time that this was released. And this is a New York Post article, nypost.com. Body of mysterious tattooed woman found stuffed inside fridge in New Jersey forest. So the tattooed corpse of a woman was found in a refrigerator, and then the police are releasing a lot more information because they want the help of the public. So this is a forensic imaging photograph. It's not a picture of the actual person, but it shows the tattoos that the woman had, the location of the tattoos, what the tattoos are. There's a koi fish on the back. So basically there's like roses down on the side, and then the koi fish is up here on the back shoulder. One of the reasons that I was compelled to make this video was because I know I do have a decent amount of reach here on YouTube to get information out to a larger audience than would watch the local news where I live. This is a different article. This one was released on Odyssey.com. This was published December 24th, so this is a few days after it happened. Body was found in an abandoned fridge in Bella Plain State Forest around 3 p.m. Sunday, according to state police. It says the person inside the fridge wasn't immediately identified by the police, and it's not clear how they ended up there or how they passed away. So this is New Jersey 101.5. This is like a local news outlet. This is the same guy, Dan Alexander, who published this article, and he published this one on December 30th. So his original post was December 23rd with almost no information. This was the second article that was published by the same guy, so he's obviously following the case, and this has a lot more information. This shows more images of the tattoos, almost like sketches that someone had done, side by side. Distinctive jewelry and other items were found. The individual, believed to be a white or Hispanic female, had tattoos of a koi fish upper right portion of her back in the shoulder blade area and a rose tattoo on her left ribs extending from her chest to her hip. The female is about 5 feet 1 inch. They also found a yoga mat and a necklace at the scene. And they show the yoga mat, they show the necklace. The necklace does look like it has a starfish on it. All right, so I'm going to flop back over to the other article that I have open here. The plot thickens, the case thickens here. This is where it gets kind of more eerie. They actually did make an arrest of John Tyrell, 46-year-old North Cape May man who was a registered sex offender. He's the one who reported and found the woman's body, and he was arrested for allegedly interfering with the investigation. He said he went hiking December 21st, stopped at the fridge and took something out of it, the state police said. What? And then he said he came upon the victim's body the next day. He sent the state police a signal, then waited for them to arrive before walking them to the victim. So he was charged with obstruction because he would not allow them to see his phone. I just read this, and he wouldn't allow them to fingerprint him. His lawyer said he's an eyewitness to the case and nothing more. There's no evidence tying him to the death. Assistant Prosecutor Ed Shim said cops finally got a warrant for the man's cell phone because he was in the area of the corpse. He was detained, but 2 days later, the judge released him with orders to check in with court staff. The man was released from Pennsylvania State Prison in 2012 after serving 9 years for involuntary deviant sexual intercourse in Bucks County. The police said Tuesday there are no updates on the investigation. The identity of the woman who was the victim in this case has not been identified. There is people out there who know this woman's tattoos, who know who this person is. Let's see, can we share this video around all over social media, send it to people, and try to figure out who is this woman with these tattoos, who had this yoga mat and this necklace? So, okay, the main reason that I felt really interested to make this video is because I do think that the more exposure when it comes to a case like this, the better. Because, like, somebody out there just hasn't been hit with the information and then been like, wow, I know those tattoos. And then come tell, the police, the state police, the Woodbine police, Dennis Township police, whoever needs to get that information can then be told that information. To give everybody an idea of the vastness and just the eeriness of the Pine Barrens. So I'm going to just take you all with me to the general area. So pack a day bag, everyone, because we are about to go into the pines. It's freezing in here. Okay, so I did end up coming out here just to give you guys an idea of how desolate the general area is. I was like about to turn onto this country road that I know, right? Where I could get some really nice drone shots of the forest just to show how vast this place actually is. So other people who live in different places and not in New Jersey might not realize how much of New Jersey is actually Pine Barrens. You might think of like Atlantic City or Trenton or the Jersey Shore, like the beach, the boardwalk, whatever, but rarely do people think too much about the wooded areas of New Jersey. It's sad to say, but unless something bad happens. I don't know why that is. I mean, honestly, these areas are really, really beautiful. Like serenity is what I would use the term, serene. But I don't know, there's a chilling feeling out here right now, and it could just be the weather. We'll just do like Woodbine because that's the closest town I know of. So it feels like 30. It's like 30. It's like 40 degrees almost. Feels like 30. 6 or 7 p.m. tonight. I just gotta chill. It's supposed to snow, maybe. 50% chance that it's gonna snow later today. I just got a cup of coffee from this place right here. It's called the Country Store, and I just went on a total rant. My point was, it took me 9 minutes to drive. I realized I wanted coffee and water at a certain point on the ride, and it took me 9 minutes to drive from where I was to find a place just to get coffee. So you could imagine, without a vehicle, how lost and desperate you would actually be in this weather, out in these woods, with nothing but the clothes on your back. It's a really just eerie feeling to have. I'm about to pull out of here and then get on this one road, and you guys will see, like, it's out there. These woods are so thick and deep. There's not really any hills or mountains around here. There's more like swamps and ponds. It's really flat. Even in this time of year when there's no trees on the leaves, once you get like 15 feet into the woods, you could just get turned around All right, so maybe like 50 feet, maybe not 15. But like once you get past a few trees and you start getting into the woods, you turn around, there's, you know, nothing but woods. So people definitely get lost out here. So I'm on this road right near the general area. I don't know how far away this is. Maybe this is Woodbine and not Belle Plaine. I'm gonna send this drone up in the air, give you guys a feel of like just how big the woods are over here. It's honestly insane. All right, I'm waiting on the Wi-Fi to go through. Let's say it might have. But just the road itself and the fact that only one car passed since I've been here is super eerie. Let's take off and see if we can fly this thing. This is just massively vast. I'm gonna tap out height-wise at some point, but I'm just gonna fly around a little bit. I just heard a gunshot over there. Good thing I'm wearing orange pants. Yeah, but this is just absolutely like mind-blowing because I have this drone out here and a car just passed by where I'm parked. You guys probably saw it in the video. And there's my car, and you'll see me standing outside of the car. There's the Cadillac about to pass over, and I'm standing in the front. And then there's just woods literally as far as the drone can see. All right, we're gonna come back down. Well, I'll just cruise the road a little bit. I have filmed with the drone here a few years ago. So that's the road right there. Not many places would I feel comfortable landing the drone on the road. Look, there's no one here. Nowhere anywhere around here. The paving on the road though is absolutely new. That's what I don't get. Like, this is a brand new road. For real, look at this. So I guess that all that toll money actually does do something. It's worth it because this is nice. There's like a sign over there all the way down, and I looked up because it looks out of place, and I was just imagining, like, what if there was just a guy walking out here? Do you hear the trees just rustling in the wind? Oh my gosh. You could never camp out here or even come out here for more than like 5 minutes. No way. I should like put the mic near the out just to get like the trees rustling, I feel like. The weather is absolutely nuts out here. I'm plugging in the heating component for my jacket. Whoo! So, oh my gosh. So this is the campground. So I just wanted to show you all why people come out here, what the forest is like, and kind of just show that they have this really cool camping area. And it's actually somewhere I would consider camping with my family. It looks like a really cool place. Let's go check it out. So this is the general cabin campsite that you would get if you were to camp here. And honestly, the grill, hang your food up, stuff like that, picnic table, and then this little cabin, I don't know how much they charge. It's locked, so I guess you get the key when you rent it. I never rented anything like this before. Not like a cabin. It's hard to see in, but it looks like basically just a shed. Is there a window on this side? Oh, they have a heater maybe. So that makes sense. You could do winter camping out here. I mean, if this was heated and you had a fire going, this would be on point actually right now. Nobody's here. You could be totally alone in this whole campsite, just hanging out. Should we check out some other cabins? So there's another one here. It's pretty cool, honestly. And there's probably at least 2 or 3 more that way. So the idea of coming out to this forest, any place like this, is to enjoy time with your family, reconnect with nature. So for, I don't know if, I think it's just the weather, but I'm just getting these chills. It's the unimaginable to think that somebody would discard a person you love just out in the middle of like this vastness. It's unimaginable, honestly. What were they popping out here? Some beers? I see a bottle cap. There's the state park ranger. Now I just want to run back to my family and just hang out, spend time together. That's what this whole experience is making me think of. So that's what I'm going to do. But I feel like by posting this video, if by some chance that the right person sees it and then is able to identify the tattoos, I feel like it was worth making it just simply on the chance that that could happen. Or by the time this is posted, they may have already done it. I don't even know. So the snow is coming. It is January 5th, Sunday, the day that this video is released to YouTube. And as far as I can see, as far as I can search online, there have been no updates or further information about the case as of today, right now. Hopefully this video helps get some answers for the family, and at the very least it spreads information and knowledge about the case. I just want to say this is a very, very serious situation. I was skeptical about even making this video, but I just felt like, you know, I have this audience here in New Jersey. If I can make this case spread out and in any way help, I think it's worth it. So that being said, due to the severity of this situation and the content that I've put together in this video, I'm not going to be able to really answer comments or speculate much further on the situation. If you have any information or, you know, want to go deeper about this, you're going to have to contact the proper authorities. I will leave that information in the comment section, as well in the pinned comment, as well as in the description of the video. If anybody contacts me directly, I'm unfortunately just not going to be able to respond. Hopefully this is the start of this YouTube channel doing what I can and what we can here on YouTube as a community on YouTube to help other people in this way. So possibly more content similar to this to come. And yeah, if this is your first time here and you just randomly came across the video, please consider subscribing to the channel. We post all types of different content, and I think a lot of people will enjoy it. So yeah, stay warm, everybody. The snow's coming. I think we're going to get at least 3 or 4 inches minimum by tomorrow morning when I wake up. I can feel that it's cold enough to snow. Yeah, just have a good day, everybody. I'll see you all in the next video.